All right, so we'll just start on our backs, as we normally have been doing. However you like to get there. Your legs can be out long, your feet can be planted on the mat with your knees bent up, or you can take feet together, knees wide, or the opposite, feet wide, knees together. Anything you'd like to do with your hands, you could place them on your belly and your heart, or just have them alongside your body. Just take a big breath in through your nose, filling the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And then exhaling it out the mouth. And 2 more like that. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. And just 1 more big breath in through the nose. And exhale. You can return your breath to normal, but just continue observing the breath as it pulls in through your nose and expanding certain areas in your body. And then exhaling out the nose as well. Notice the relaxation as you melt a little further into the mat. And just continuing with the breath, tuning into anything that might be tighter than usual, or maybe something that's feeling extra good. Just feel all the places of contact between you and the mat. Noticing which areas of the body rest heavier than others. Compare the weight of your hip bones resting on the mat to the backs of your legs or the soles of your feet, depending on your leg position. Feel behind your shoulder blades as they rest heavily. And feel the back of your head. Notice the relaxation in your diaphragm as your breath continues to flow easily in and out of your body. Notice how that relaxation in the diaphragm allows every cell in your body to get fresh oxygen. Feel the breath all the way into your fingers and your toes. If you like working with intention, feel free to bring something to mind. Maybe it's a sentence, a mantra, an affirmation, just a note of gratitude, or someone you'd like to send a little extra energy to today. And if there are no words for your idea or feeling, you can just place a color into your mind and allow this color or your intention to flow completely in and out of your body. Just taking a few more deep flowing breaths. And as you feel ready, carefully draw one knee in towards your chest at a time, grabbing your knees or your shins, and just start to rock side to side, massaging the sacrum and the muscles along your spine. If it calls to you, you can take knee circles, kind of getting around through the hips. And notice how the leg bones feel in those hip sockets. Just making a little space. And then you can start to reverse. Just going the other way. Good, and then start to roll up and down the length of your spine, giving yourself a few rocks for a nice massage. Awesome. Before gathering momentum to roll over your knee tops to find a tabletop position at the center of your mat. Once you get there, just notice how your shoulders feel as they stack right over your wrists and your hips right over your knees. Feel the crown of the head pulling forward and tall, tailbone reaching back behind you. Low belly engages, belly button to spine. And from this position, we'll take a few rounds of cow and cat. So inhale to drop the belly, lifting the heart through the shoulder gate, gaze follows. And exhale to press through the hands to round through the spine, crown of the head drops nice and low. Just flowing through on your own breath, inhaling to cow, and exhaling to cow. Adding any extra movements that feel good. Could be a big body circle one way and then the other. Could just be a little more forward and back movement as you move through cow and cat. Just notice all of the movement in the vertebrae. Just taking a few more rounds. Good, and after your next complete round of cow and cat, we'll just meet back in tabletop. Shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Low belly engages. And when you feel ready, start to reach the left foot up and back so the heel comes about to hip height. Keep drawing the low belly in, hips are nice and square. If you feel good here, you can also extend the right arm out in front. Breathe in to find length and space. And exhale to round it in, knee comes to elbow. Inhale to reach it out. And then we'll add on also, so swivel out to the side, left foot to the left, and right hand to the right. Good. Inhale forward and back. And exhale to round it in. Inhale, reach forward and back. Exhale, swivel it out. Inhale, forward and back. Exhale, round it in. And just replace the knee down and the hand down. Feel free to wiggle it out, taking any relieving movements that you might like. And then we'll just set up for the other side. So right foot extends back, heel comes to hip height, low belly in. If you feel good, extend the left arm forward and back. Inhale, finding length and space. Exhale, round it in, knee comes to elbow. Inhale, forward and back. Exhale, right foot to right, left hand to left. Inhale, extend forward and back. Exhale, round it in. And just one more time through. Inhale. Exhale, swivel to the side. Inhale, forward and back. Exhale to round it in. Good, and just release knee down and the hand down. And take a child's pose for a moment. Feel free to keep it as active or as passive as you would like. Active just meaning palms pressed down. And just feel the engagement along your spine. Feel your tailbone extending down. If you like it passive, just relax the arms on the mat, either out in front or down by the side. Connecting with the breath, feeling the belly expand onto your thighs. One more inhale here. And one more exhale. Good. Inhale coming through tabletop, all fours. Tuck the toes and exhale to make your way to the first downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out the feet, just getting into the back side of the body, lengthening the calves and the hamstrings. I'm just seeing what might feel a little tighter or what feels really good today. And of course, whenever you're ready, feel free to settle into stillness. Just prioritizing the length in your spine, so keeping as much of a bend in the knees as you need to feel the rounding come out of the spine. Really pressing through the palms to lengthen the spine and the vertebrae, sending the tailbone nice and high. Take 3 rounds of breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. As the breath empties, tiptoe your way to the top of the mat, taking as much time as you'd like. And once you make it to the top, keep about inner hips width between the feet. Inhale to lengthen the spine, lift halfway, and exhale to carefully fold. Again, a bend in the knees always welcome. Feel free to grab opposite elbows, picture framing the head for ragdoll. Feel the weight centered over the arches. Maybe you rock slightly more to the balls of the feet, just sending the hips over the ankles. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe you sway side to side. Maybe you shake the head, yes or no. Good. Release the hands down to the mat. And on a long, slow inhale, slowly roll your way up to stand. Stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. Shoulders, neck, and the head come up very last. Roll the shoulders up, down, and back. Once you get there, palms face the front. You're just tuning into the alignment of your body, starting from the feet all the way to the crown. Feel all four corners in your feet rooting through the mat. Feel stability zipping up through center, tailbone roots down, low belly slightly engaged. The ribs are kind of drawing together. The heart's slightly open, shoulder blades together, and the crown reaching up to the sky. On a big inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, connecting the palms. And exhale, belly in, swan dive forward, fold over the legs. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot way back. Drop the right knee down. Plant the right hand, and then step the left foot back, finding modified side plank on this side. Awesome. Just feel the nice stacking of the hips and the shoulders. Feel energy rooting from the right hand all the way up to the left. One inhale here, and exhale, left hand comes down, hips come to square, and then just reach the right arm up, taking a gentle twist. Good, exhale, right hand down, drop the left knee down as well, and then we'll just lower all the way to our bellies. Untuck the toes if they aren't already. And inhale to peel the chin and chest up. Find your baby cobra. Shoulder blades drop down and back. Good. And exhale, release back to the mat. Inhale, pressing through all fours. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath in. And one breath out. Inhale, reach the right leg high, three-legged dog. And exhale, step it all the way forward between your hands. This time, we'll stay high on the left toes and just walk your hands up your thighs or sweep them all the way overhead, finding high lunge. Settling in as you exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, draw the low belly in and start to focus on that right foot. Start to shift the weight and carefully step your way to the top of the mat. Gentle bend in the knees. Good. Inhale, straighten both legs, reach high. Then exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Then exhale, forward fold. Just have the other side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back this time. Drop down to the left knee, plant the left hand, and make your way to modified side plank on this side. Again, feel the nice stacking of the hips, shoulder over shoulder, heart opening. One big breath here. And exhale, right hand comes down, squaring the hips. Reach the left hand up to the sky. Nice, easy twist. Exhale, left hand comes down. Drop the right knee and carefully lower all the way to your belly. Elbows hug into the ribs. Untuck the toes. Inhale to baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, press through all fours. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot forward between the hands. Stay high on the right toes and either walk or sweep your way up, finding high lunge. Settle in as you exhale. One more breath in, reach all the way through the fingers. Exhale, belly to spine. Start to shift the weight to the left foot and carefully step your way forward, gentle bend in the knees. Inhale, reach high, and exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale to fold over the legs. Just taking a little half vinyasa to shake it out. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise. Simply sweep your way up to stand, and exhale, hands to heart. Bring your big toes to touch, heels slightly parted. Bend your knees, drop your hips, and inhale, find your chair pose. Just taking some time to settle in and getting used to the positioning here. Make sure you can see your big toes, and actually all your toes when you look down. Keep length in the low spine, relaxing the shoulders. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, empty the breath and spill over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands and make your way back to plank. Inhale and plank. And decide how you like to lower, either all the way to your belly or pause halfway in chaturanga. Inhale to find your back bend, either baby cobra or up dog, keeping the thighs and hips lifted. And exhale, everyone make your way to down dog, however you'd like to get there. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, reach that right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands. Keep the left hand down. Reach the right arm up, nice easy twist. And exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, inner thighs scissor together and make your way to high lunge, reaching arms overhead. Settle into the legs as you exhale. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, spin the left heel down, open out, find warrior 2. Inhale here. And exhale to settle in. Flip the right palm, inhale, take it up and back, reversing the warrior. And exhale, gliding forward, right forearm to thigh, left arm reaches up and overhead, extended side angle. And just 2 more times like that, keeping a nice deep bend in the right knee. And exhale, gliding forward. For a nice extension in both sides of the body. One last time through, inhale. And exhale. Great, inhale back, find your warrior 2. Straighten the leg for just a moment for a little relief, and then settle back in. So from here, we'll do a little different functional movement. So take a breath in to stabilize and prepare. And as you exhale, we'll just shift our weight forward, squaring the torso, and then carefully step the foot, kind of 2 easy chair legs. Good, and then we'll just carefully make our way back to warrior 2, sending the leg back and opening the hip. Great, 2 more times. So inhale to prepare, and exhale, start to shift the weight, squaring the torso and bringing the left foot forward. Awesome. Then carefully make your way back to warrior 2. One last time, inhale. And exhale, belly button in, square the hips, step your left foot forward. Good. Take 1 breath in, and exhale to forward fold. Heel toe the feet out toward the edges of the mat, maybe a little wider than hips width, and then turn the toes out, sink the hips nice and deep, as low as you choose to go, finding Malasana squat. Hands can be at heart center in prayer, or if you'd prefer a little up and down movement just to get into the hips, that's totally fine. You can rock side to side in your Malasana. Might be early on for something so deep, so just take it easy. Just one more inhale here. And exhale, release the hands down, straighten the legs, bringing the hips high, heel toe the feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the hands, make your way back to plank. Inhale here. And exhale, decide how you'd like to lower all the way or hovering halfway. Inhale, baby back bend or upward facing dog. Then exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Full breath in and out. Inhale, float the left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, send the foot forward between the hands. Keep the right hand down. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Then exhale, left hand comes down. Engage the inner thighs together. And inhale, find your high lunge. Settle into the legs as you exhale. Inhale, energize through the fingertips. And exhale, spin the right heel down, open out to warrior two. Inhale, and settle in as you exhale. Inhale, flip the left palm, take it up and back, peaceful warrior. And exhale, moving forward, left forearm down, right arm overhead. Inhale, tip it up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. One more time through, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, rise back, warrior two. Straighten the left leg to give it a little relief. And just sink back, finding warrior two. We'll do that same functional movement on this side. So take a breath in to prepare. Exhale, empty the breath, shifting the weight, turning the right shoulder in, stepping the right foot to the top. Good, and then just carefully making your way back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, shifting the weight, squaring the body to the front as you step forward. Awesome, and then carefully make your way back. One more time through, inhale. Exhale, shift the weight, step forward. Good, inhale here in your little baby chair. And exhale, release, spilling forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Step the feet a little wider. We'll take that same Malasana squat. So toes out wide. Decide if you like that gentle movement. You can also stay with the still legs and take a little twist, reaching one arm out at a 45. And then maybe switching sides, extending the other arm high. Good, wherever you are, both hands come back to the mat. Inhale to send the hips high, heel toe the feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. One more time to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down your way. Inhale to your back bend of choice. And exhale to downward facing dog. One breath in. And one breath out. Good. One more inhale. And exhale, make your way to the top of the mat, either stepping or hopping. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips, lift the arms high, chair pose. Exhale, straighten both legs, hands come to touch, and bring them to your heart. One inhale here, and one exhale. Setting up for chair once again, so big toes can be touching, heels slightly parted, bend the knees, drop the hips, lift the arms high, find your chair. And take 2 rounds of breath, making all of the same little adjustments. Good. On the last exhale, feel free to spill forward, taking that fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank, and continue exhaling as you lower all the way or halfway down. Inhale to your back bend of choice. And exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Right away, go ahead, lift that right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, take that twist. You can also include a hip opener by turning all 10 toes to face the right. Good, just take one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, bring everything back to face the front. Right hand comes down. Taking high lunge, inhale, rise. And exhale to settle in. One more breath in. And exhale, open out to warrior 2. Inhale, take it up and back, reversing the warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Just one round this time. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. And start to settle in and set up for some more functional movement. It'll be a little different this time. So breathe in to prepare. Exhale, belly button into spine. Carefully start to shift the weight, squaring the torso, stepping the left foot forward, but drawing the knee toward your chest this time and coming to stand with a straight right leg. Awesome. And then carefully make your way back to warrior 2. Good. Inhale. And same thing. Exhale, empty the breath, start to shift the weight, focus on that right foot, squaring the body, drawing the left knee in. Good. Really carefully making your way back. Inhale here. Exhale, empty the breath. Start to shift your weight, gather the knee. And just stay here, holding the knee in. You can hug it a little closer with your hands, bringing your heart forward and your shoulder blades back. You can roll the ankle out in a circle one way, and then the other. Once you feel nice and stable, keep grabbing the left knee with your right hand and open out into a little twist, reaching the left hand back. We'll hold here for a few rounds of breath, so feel free to explore the posture, either extending that left leg out a little bit further or shifting the gaze to challenge the balance in that way. One more breath here. Good. Start to carefully shift forward so that our torsos are square to the front. And then we'll open our knee, grabbing it with our left hand out to the left side. We'll transition into tree, so any version that you would like. The left toes can be kickstanded down on the floor or anywhere along the standing right leg, just not by the knee. Feel free to grow your branches any way you'd like. They can be cactus, reaching high like a V, straight overhead, or they could even be clasped behind the back. Keep breathing into that standing leg. Bring some more effort into the left foot by providing some resistance with that right leg against the foot. Make it feel like it's standing on the ground. One more inhale. Release any clasp if you have it. Bring the left leg forward and carefully step the left foot down, arms by the side. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Make your way back to plank, and you can transition straight to down dog or take your vinyasa by lowering down halfway or all the way. Inhale, finding your back bend, and exhale to downward facing dog. Take a full round of breath here between the sides. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, left leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Right hand stays down. Inhale, left arm rises. Feel free to take the hip opener. All 10 toes face the left. One more breath in. Good, and exhale, everything squares to the mat, left hand down. Inhale, inner thighs engage. Find your high lunge, arms overhead. Settle in as you exhale, shoulders relax. Inhale, energize through the fingertips. And exhale, open out, warrior two. Good, inhale, and exhale. Flip the left palm, take it up and back just once for a peaceful warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, rise back, warrior two. Settle in as you exhale. So mentally preparing for our functional movement. Inhale. Exhale, start to shift the weight to the left foot, bringing the right foot forward and taking the right knee toward your chest. Awesome. Carefully make your way back to warrior two, light on the feet. Inhale here. And exhale, start to shift the weight, squaring the hip and the shoulder, gathering the knee in. So good. Step it back, find your warrior two. One last time, inhale. And exhale, shift the weight, gather the knee. Awesome. Grab the knee with your hands if you'd like. Just start to roll out the ankle. Did a lot of standing work on the other side. Good, bringing that chest forward. Keep the right knee grabbing or grab with the left hand. Reach the right arm back. Taking a little twist. Keeping both hips square to the front. Maybe challenging the balance by shifting the gaze. Good, one more breath in. On the exhale, carefully undo the twist. Take the right knee in the right hand, open it out, taking a little gate opening, and then finding your version of tree on this side. Breathing into that standing leg and foot, all those little muscles, providing resistance to the right foot. Breathe into something that feels good. Just a couple more breaths. Last inhale. Exhale, bring that right knee forward and set the right foot down, arms by the side. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale to fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank, and lower down your way. Inhale, finding your back bend. And exhale, just make your way to child's pose. So setting the knees down and hips over the heels. Again, keeping it as active or as passive as you would like. Taking an inhale, melting in on the exhale. One more like that, inhale. And exhale. We'll take a little side bend, start to spider crawl the fingers over to the right side, maybe sinking the hips to the left, making more of a stretch for the left side of the body. And starting to walk the hands back through center and over to the left. And then coming back through center, we'll make our way to a downward facing dog. On your own time, feel free to pedal out the legs, shaking anything out that needs it. All the hard work is done now, and we'll just make our way into some deeper stretches. So take a big breath in, reach the right leg high behind you, three-legged dog, and go ahead and bend the knee, opening the hips. Feel free to make any knee or ankle circles, shaking anything out. Good, and take a big step forward with that right foot to the outside of the right hand. We'll move into lizard. Feel free to drop the back knee or keep it lifted, whatever you decide. And decide if you'd like a little side-to-side movement, a little cow-cat in the spine, a little bit of everything. Whatever feels good for your hips. Keeping the breath flowing deeply, seeing what can open as you progress through the posture. You can explore with hand placement. You can walk the hands out further. You can reach them super far, 10-fingered. You can thread the right shoulder underneath the right thigh and lift off of the back knee. Whatever feels good. Feel free to stay where you are if you'd like to progress this into a gentle twist. You can take dragon wing by flexing the right toes back, opening the right knee, and placing your right hand to the inside of that thigh. Just taking a little twist. And if this feels good, feel free to stay. If you'd like to incorporate a quad stretch, just coil the left heel in as much as you can. You can stay there or reach back with the right hand. No worries if you reach the right foot or not. Good, releasing the foot if you have it, squaring back to the front. And we'll move into pigeon. So from here, if you know you like it on your back, you can do that. Or just heel to the right foot over to the left hand, allowing the right knee to open. If there's any funkiness with the knee, feel free to back out. Take the deer leg side seated version or shift to your back. Good, you can start nice and high, breathing in to lengthen through, reaching through the crown of your head. And then exhale to release into any variation of forward folding that you'd like here. And it doesn't have to look like a deep fold for you to feel something. Just keeping the breath flowing nice and deeply. Breathing in and through all the sticky stuff. Awesome. One more breath. Carefully taking your time to transition out of this. We'll make our way back to downward facing dog, taking as many steps or as few steps as you would like. And also feel free to take any releasing movements or stretches. Great. And then as you're ready, we'll make our way to the other side. So inhale, left leg rises. Bend the knees, stacking the hips. Taking any ankle or knee circles if that suits you. Good, and then taking a giant step forward to the outside edge of the left hand. Moving into lizard on this side. So taking any movements, either side to side, forward and back. Maybe in circles. Taking any cow and cat movement. And eventually finding your variation that you'd like to start with. Allowing the body to sink in and transition deeper or coming out of the posture a little bit, breath by breath. And knowing that it might look different than the other side. If you'd like to progress this further into dragon wing, flex the toes back, open the knee out to the side, left hand to left thigh. Just getting a little deeper into the left hip as well. And if that feels good and you'd like to take the quad stretch, feel free to draw the right heel to the right hip. If that feels okay, reach back with your left hand. Maybe you find something, maybe you don't. That's okay. Just another breath or so. And releasing back to face the front as you're ready. Deciding how you like pigeon on the side. So feel free to heel toe the left foot over to the right hand, opening the left knee. Scooching the right foot back. And the right toes point straight back so the foot's not sickling in. Take a big breath in, lengthening through the crown of the head. And exhale to fold any amount forward. Just a couple more breaths. See if there's any last minute things that you're hanging on to that can get released with the exhales. Great, and gently, carefully on your own time, transitioning back to down dog just to shake it out like we did on the other side. Taking as many steps or as few steps as you'd like to get there. Great, and on your next breath, we'll just make our way to our backs. So you can make your way there however you'd like. No fanfare necessary. Feel free to draw your knees to your chest. And you can draw your knees a little wider, sending the feet up to the ceiling, grabbing the outside edges of your feet. You can continue to rock side to side, or just sink into the mat. You can also extend one leg long and then the other. And as you feel ready, bringing your knees back together, giving yourself a tight little squeeze. And then releasing long on the mat, unless there's any final closing postures that you would like to take to complete your practice. If you are ready for Shavasana, a gentle tuck of the shoulder blades underneath you to keep the heart open, backs of the hands on the mat. Allowing the feet to relax and splay open. And we'll close how we began. So take 3 deep breaths in through the nose, filling the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And exhale the side out the mouth. Inhale, breathing in. And exhale it out. Sinking a little deeper each time. Inhale. And exhale. Allow the lips to close and the breath to normalize. No effort left to be done. Scan your body for any muscles that are hanging on, especially all of the muscles in your fingers that are always so active throughout the day. Just allow some openness in the palms all the way to the edges of your fingers. Follow that sense of relaxation up your forearms. Feel the tops of your arms resting heavy on the mat. Feel the backs of your shoulders without burden, just resting heavily. Then follow that down your spine. So much relaxation there. Notice what's resting super heavy. Feel the ease in your diaphragm once again. All the abdominal muscles nice and relaxed. Allowing full expansion for the breath. And notice any muscles in your hips nice and deep that might still be holding on. Feel the backs of your legs resting on the mat. Tune into all of the muscles in your ankles and allow them to release. Notice the sensation in your arches, in the balls of your feet, and all the way to your toes. And lastly, tune into your head and all of the muscles in the back of your neck. Allow those to rest super heavy. Can you relax all of the muscles in your face, around your mouth, your cheeks, your forehead? Can you even relax your ears and allow your eyes to rest even heavier into their sockets? And with this sense of complete relaxation, just allow your body to be. Without changing a thing quite yet, just start to observe your breath. Notice the subtle rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you inhale and exhale. Notice the weight of your body as it rests on the mat. And just like how we arrived, notice the different areas of your body that are touching the mat and how heavy they're resting. Notice the different textures on your skin, how the floor and the mat feel on the bare skin. Notice your clothing. Can you notice the temperature of the room around you? Tune into all the little sounds that you may hear. And can you tell how far away they are? And And even with your eyes closed, can you tell how large the room is around you? Notice how completely aware you are and how completely relaxed you are at the same time. And from this state of awareness and relaxation, invite a little movement into the fingers and the toes. Just waking the body back up. Feel free to expand the movement by rolling the wrists and ankles. And if it calls to you, feel free to reach the arms up and overhead and point through the toes. As you feel ready, gently pull the knees in towards your chest one at a time before carefully rolling to one side or the other, resting in fetal position. Using the strength of your arms to help you, carefully press yourself to a comfortable seat. Feeling rooted through the sits bones, allowing them to relax. Feel the relaxation in your legs, the length in your spine. Feel the weight of your palms if they're resting in your lap. Bringing your intention back into your body as we prepare to take the practice off of the mat. And on a big inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, collecting all of the benefits of this practice. And exhale, place them at your heart, your spiritual home, connecting your thumbs to your sternum and lifting your heart to meet the thumbs. We'll close with the Sanskrit saying that goes, Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu. May our actions, our words, and especially our thoughts contribute to the happiness and freedom of all beings. Bringing the thumbs to the center of your forehead, your third eye, and acknowledging the light within you and within us all, knowing that there's so much more that connects all of us than that which divides all of us. Bowing forward to seal in your practice. Namaste, guys.
Namaste.
Thanks for being here, Ben.